Hello, so this video again will be some sort of a quick tip, and today I would like to talk with you about experimentation, because from my experience a lot of people are afraid to experiment, they are afraid to test new stuff, and while we will be talking about it, in the background you will have a shadow blaze painting that I have recently finished that is sped up by like 25,000% or something like it. So if you want to watch it slower, I also uploaded the entire like 70 hours video in 3 parts, so I got you covered. But let's get back to the experimentation part. So I have been teaching art. I used to teach art, I could say, at Dom in Gdańsk. It's like a workshop to prepare people for entry exams, mostly for Academy of Fine Arts and Academy of Technology or University of Technology for architecture courses. And I have been teaching, I taught a lot of people who just started learning art. And they were just basically not knowing how to do anything to, in best case scenario, passing the exams. So I could say I have quite a broad spectrum of cases where the experimentation really worked well. And what I mean by it is to always try something new when you are doing a new artwork. A lot of people try to continue working the same way over and over again, expecting the results to change. And it might work at some capacity. It does work for some people, like to basically brute force something. But there's a huge risk that the way you are trying to work or the way you are working currently is not necessarily the best method, the best suited method for you. So there's a huge chance that some other way, I got kind of distracted because my dog sneezed behind me. Maybe some other way will just be a better fit for you. So my recommendation will be to make a small experiment every single time when you are doing some sort of a new painting, new artwork, or whatever. Let it be the smallest change, like try 1 or 2 new brushes, try to render something differently, try some other method, maybe try photobashing if you have not tried it yet, maybe use some different references, maybe make your own references. Maybe try to create a 3D render as a reference or whatever. Basically try to always come up with something new that will kind of expand your experience as an artist and basically will expand also your abilities in the software that you are using. Because very often when I was just playing around and just trying some new stuff, by sheer accident I discovered that using this layer with this opacity style or this whatever will give me this and that result. And it's absolutely useless for the current painting that I am working on, but maybe in the future I will find it helpful. And this way, after quite some time, I have built a huge mental library where I know how to pull off certain tricks in the program, so I can do some VFXs, some rendering tricks, maybe some cool adjustments or whatever that will give me exactly the effect that I want to achieve. And down the line, where I have been doing a lot of different artworks, it happened to me dozens of times that those small tricks come in really handy, because all of a sudden I knew how to add some magical flame, how to add some VFX, how to move some adjustment layers to precisely adjust whatever that I wanted to adjust, and it was very helpful. So yeah, try to experiment. This is a quick tip, and don't be afraid of failing. If you are doing some personal artwork, fail. It's just the best thing you can do to learn how to make art. And if you are making a professional work, then maybe experiment a little bit less, possibly in the safe space of brushes and some different adjustments. But yeah, try to not experiment on your clients, try to experiment on your personal work, then it should be okay. Unless they want you to experiment, then everything is fine. But yeah, and to back it up by a certain example, in this painting, I was experimenting with a different rendering method, so instead of starting with like line art and painting everything, I decided to make a line art, block every single shape, paint some ambient occlusion type of a thingy, and then just multiply the colors and textures and finish the painting. So it was not super easy, but it worked well. So yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching and enjoy your experimentation, and see ya.